A tragic mistake or a fatal cover-up? Shocking new footage challenges Israel's story after 14 medics and a UN worker were killed in Gaza, and now, someone's just been sacked. What really happened that night? It's been nearly a month since a convoy of emergency medics raced through the darkness in Gaza, trying to save lives. But instead of reaching their wounded colleagues, they were met with gunfire. 14 medics and a UN worker were killed. Now, the Israeli military has dismissed one of its deputy commanders after admitting their troops opened fire by mistake. But as more details emerge, that explanation is being questioned. Ambulance. The incident happened in the early hours of March 23 Road. A team of medics, lights flashing, drove toward the site of an earlier Israeli ambush. One of those medics, Rifat Radwan, recorded a heartbreaking final message to his mother before he was killed. Israel initially claimed the vehicles were being used by Hamas fighters. But footage filmed by the medics themselves appears to tell a different story, showing clearly marked ambulances with emergency lights flashing as they drove through the night. This has cast serious doubt on the Israeli account. Following an internal investigation, the Israeli army now says the soldiers thought they were under threat and misidentified the convoy. In 2 of the shootings, they claim it was a misunderstanding. But in a third, they admit a direct breach of military orders. The result? 15 innocent lives lost. What's worse, when UN investigators were finally allowed access to the site 4 days later, they discovered a chilling scene: burnt-out vehicles half buried in sand and bodies dumped in a mass grave. Israel denies trying to cover anything up and insists the medics weren't tied up or executed, despite early rumors. Palestinian forensic experts confirmed that most of the gunshot wounds were in the torso, and in 3 cases, victims were shot in the head. One paramedic who survived, Asad al-Nasra, is still in Israeli custody. His family say they're desperate for any news of his condition or location. Tonight, outrage is growing. The Palestine Red Crescent has dismissed the Israeli investigation, calling it full of lies. Meanwhile, Israel claims that 6 of the medics killed were also members of Hamas, and says it will release their names. To defend their actions, Israeli officials released aerial footage from that night showing other ambulances driving by unharmed, saying that proves they don't target medical vehicles without cause. Still, the world is asking, was this a deadly mistake, or something far more serious? International voices are now demanding an independent investigation to uncover the full truth. One thing is clear: 15 lives were lost. Families shattered. And questions remain unanswered. Would you like a call to action added at the end? Like, subscribe for updates, or share this to raise awareness.